This is one of the coolest cars in Gran Turismo. K-cars in Gran Turismo. It just makes sense. Japan, Tokyo Expressway. I may be a little bit excited for Forza Horizon 6, but today we're doing something very stupid. Something I love about cars like this. They have 60 horsepower, 800 kilograms, which is still pretty heavy, but K-cars were built specifically for Japan. They are Japan. Small, compact. I was gonna say powerful, but that's a lie. Until today. Welcome to engine swaps. And that's not all. This thing, absolutely insane. Fair lady, wide body. Turns out 2 engine swaps available for it. This is another one of the cars we're going to check out today. Pre-bodied, wide-bodied cars and a little Daihatsu. Very cool. This is the car everyone was telling me to upgrade. And you might be like, I've not put the engine swap. And you would be right. Why is the sun working today? And we've got a freaking wide body. Oh, hell yeah. Just in case your K car wasn't, well, it doesn't take up much space. So now it will take up a little bit more. Beautiful. Just needed that. Very nice. This is better than bolt-on. This is smoothed on. This is how it should be. Oh, I haven't even mentioned 13B RX-7 Type 6 engine. Mate, we are doing what? Going from 65 to 292 horsepower and going up, well, not that much weight, to be honest. There's like a person in there. 2 people. That's all. I'm adding another person to sit next to me. I got a friend today. Right, go on. What do we got? It's gonna be RX-7 noises, as you would imagine. Which, where is this gonna fit? It doesn't quite have the 787B, but you know, I don't give a damn. So the other car I have used before, this car, I have not. Quite honestly, very little purpose for me to be using this in a racing game. But I must say, when I did the little drive at the beginning, oh, look at what a wing. Yes, let's go with the custom wing. Let's go with the big wing. No, I'm going to go with the medium wing. It looks stupid. And we're going to change the end plates. Why can't we do the end plates in Forza? That would be pretty cool. It looks dreadful. That's why you're here. But anyway, I've had 0 reason to drive this thing, and now I do. From when I did drive the car, I kind of enjoyed it. It's got really long gears. It takes about 50 years to get past the next person. But you know, it's kind of fun. Every now and again, and I highly recommend this, especially if you're jumping into like, if you jumped into a cool fast car, like for your first car, you know, you're like, oh, you're like 300 horsepower. That's a good first car. That's way too good for a first car. My opinion, everyone should drive something with like 100 horsepower. Fantastic experience. You rank that thing and it's like, it's struggling, but you make use of the whole 92 horsepower, 62 horsepower. In the UK, it feels great. I guess if you're in America, when you got these long highways and nothing else, less cool. But like ragging it around the country roads, beautiful. Now we come to the upgrading. What a waste of money I just spent on some upgrades that I just then completely binned off. Right. Don't really know where I'm going with this. Just fully upgrading it. I don't know what it's going to end up at. Probably a hell of a lot more. Exhaust manifold. Yes, please. This is going to be absolutely mental. There's no other way for this to be. I don't know what tires to go for. I'm really going to struggle with this. Oh my God. 463 horsepower in a K car. Yeah, don't mind if I do. In Forza Horizon 6, they're going to allow you to add motorbike engines to the K cars, like motorbike swaps. That's going to be insane. Hayabusa, you know, Turbo Booster. Oh, I'm sorry. The ultra high. And for some reason, we can reduce weight on a K car. What could you actually take out of a K car? I don't really know, but it's now lighter than it originally was. What the frick? 600 horsepower, 800 kg. I don't know if I've heard this music before, but this is cool. Right, every car in this race is exactly the same car that I am driving. At least it's the one make. So I'm a little bit tiny bit worried that actually everyone is going to be in a slower version than mine. But we'll find out. Come on then, you little lovely. It's starting us in 10th. We'll find out in... Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're all stuck. What? Okay. I'm going the wrong way around the track. I did not mean to select that. But anyway, here we are in what is probably going to be one of the most fantastic vehicles. Let's turn off the traction. Pull it, baby. Pull from the front. No, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. That's maybe a little too much there. Mate, RX-7 powered front wheel drive. I don't know how to feel about this. 600 horsepower from the front. But it sounds like this. Wow, what a view. You know, driving a track in reverse sometimes, highly recommend. You're like, damn. I didn't know that was a thing before. We've also got anti-lag as well in Keaton. That should have been pretty obvious to you. Holy crap. Well, at least I know for the future that I have to go in and... The brakes are not good. Manually select that everyone drives my car, not just the one make, because it will make them stock. Just no steering. That's fine. I don't need steering. I got power. You know, there's something about driving front-wheel drive cars that have infinite power. There needs to be more of this. I don't know why. We need to do less of this in games. Let me do front-wheel drive V12s, front-wheel drive V10s. Holy crap, this is really quick. And I didn't even install NOS. Brake. I promise I put carbons on and the pads. I just don't think it was ready for my 600 horsepower. I may as well not steer. There were people in the comments on the previous one like, Theo, you should do this. Theo, you should do this. I ignored you. I didn't. I'm here. See? I'm doing it now. I didn't listen at first. I was like, you know, some stupid little car. I don't know what's the point of that. I know the engine, based on the picture, is supposed to be in the middle of the car. And I may, in the thumbnail, have put the engine in the front of the car. But if you're telling me the RX-7 engine could fit in this, I don't believe you. I think you're wrong. So I'm going to make it so it looks like the engine's in the front, just to make it fit. You know, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens on the thumbnail. I'm already picturing it. No, I'm flashing red for a while. It does pose the legitimate question of course, in Forza Horizon, you usually have the ability to drivetrain swap, and it does improve the usability of the cars. Now, the problem, obviously, has always been that then people just all-wheel drive everything, because why would you not? It makes everything perfect. Everything better. Everything more stable. Therefore, making it way too easy and making it really OP. I don't know. There's part of me that would love to see it in Gran Turismo. It would be different. We're not talking like a simcade. It's not simcade. It's, you know, it's the top end of arcade, closer to simcade, based on a simcade handling made a little bit easier. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I think there's positives and negatives, and I'm on the leaning side of like, why not? All-wheel drive this? It would make it useful. It would make a really cool small car super useful. But of course, Gran Turismo has the like sweaty online people, so I have realized that everyone is still in the tunnel, which means there is a chance I could catch up to some of them and lap them. If I had done more laps, I definitely would have, but there's a slither of a chance that I may catch up to them. Maybe a couple. That is not my target. It's the thing I could do. I shouldn't have slowed down. I should have just kept on it. But we're now going to catch up. Yeah, we're definitely catching up. I see you. I see you. I smell you. But since when's that a damn helicopter? What the hell? It was in the... I saw the shadow. I didn't see the actual helicopter. Come on. One more. One more. Let's get it. No. Move. There's been a massive crash. Yeah, so they were 2 minutes 30 to 3 minutes behind, so they would never have been able to win. That was incredible fun. To everyone that suggested that I should do this car, I apologize for taking so long, but here, he's done it. It's now. Yes! Moving on. We're going from something that isn't particularly slow, and we, of course, are making it significantly faster. So, what has it actually got? Yeah, it has 295. Okay, that's... No, that's my wish list. It's not fast, but it's not slow. 300 horsepower these days. Your Nan's really slow EV probably has 300 horsepower. So we need to fix that. So this one, we actually have two swaps. We can go to another Skyline engine because it already has a Skyline. We can go to the inline 4. Do you think I am stupid? Probably why I didn't bother with it before. I don't think I bothered with it. If I did, Gran Turismo's been out a while, okay? LS7, we're going to a V8. So we've got a 4-cylinder, a 6-cylinder, and an 8-cylinder option. Yeah, let's go with the V8. Nice little bump to the horsepower. Yep. Let's get it in. Let's see what this thing is gonna do. It could completely ruin the car. The best engine choice, I think, for the car is in the car. But who doesn't want to hear this? Oh, crap. Holy sh... You see, it said LS7, and I was like, yeah, it's just gonna be like a nice little V8 noise. Usually I've been surprised by the customization on Gran Turismo, or even on cars that have customization. This one doesn't have any other customization that we can do other than the wing, which is nice. You know, you can take it off or you put a bigger one on. Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of like it, to be fair. Yeah, just gonna install that one. Looks nice. But on the newer ones that they've done with like the custom kits, there's still actually some customization usually. So, you know, shout out to Gran Turismo for doing stuff. Doing it well. Oh, what a nut. Just nothing in the front to protect any of the cooling. I'm not going to change the wheels. I am going to change the color. I like a little bit of spice, a little bit of color on my vehicles. A bit of time later, that is so much brighter than I assumed it would be. But it looks really cool. I got the silver on the front. Looks like it's painted opposed to being a metal bar like with my intent, but black on the mirrors, black on the wang. Hey, that's how it should... I made myself laugh. Hey, that means I'm funny, right? I almost got way ahead of myself and almost completely skipped over the performance customization because I already said, oh yeah, it's got like 700 horsepower. So I was like, my brain was just done. My brain suggested that this is probably all you need, but no. We do need to have a car that has 1,000,000 horsepower in the thumbnail. Otherwise, the interest is not there. I'm kidding. I know you are grown up. You're grown up. You are, you know, you're an adult if you're watching Gran Turismo. Because most people would be like, oh, Gran Turismo looks really weird and old and the camera's kind of flat. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, son. You know why? Because 1,000 horsepower. Because Gran Turismo. It's a good game. It's a good game. New one soon, probably. Probably be quite similar, but, you know, kind of to be expected. They've had a while. There's some nice cars in it. 1,000 horsepower, 1,100 kg. That's close, baby. Almost parity. Yeah, that's a good thing. Something I kind of just thought about for a second there. There's no PP limit on some of these like Sunday Cup ones. I've done the other ones. But what I thought I would try, if can I enter the Japanese Cup with this car? No! That's what I was thinking. Fun fact, this is an American car. Yep. All right, I feel like it should get a pass if the car was built in Japan, but then moved across to America and ruined. But yeah, I guess it is more of an American car than anything. We've got a 4-lap and a 2-lap. Why is this one worth 5 grand more than the other for half the laps? God damn it! What? All right, yeah, it's European. God damn it! All right, we can't do any of them. No wonder I've not done those piston events. Screw those. Screw them. I want to do these anyway. Everyone's going to be in sick cars because I set them. I'm taking the American car to Japan, and I had the Japanese car in America. What is the music? It feels... Has the copyright music changed? This is sick. It feels like the Mario versions of songs that already... Holy shit. There's no other way for me to say it. That is absolutely insane. Also, why is this camera so tall? That is really sick, actually. Traction straight on. Holy crap, this is insane. And you know what? I was going to say it drives decently well. I'm going to whack that all the way up. Some of the AI are in my car. It's just a selection of Asian cars. The best cars. Mate, this thing is insane. I'm scared of it, though. Oh, what a stunning... Oh! I didn't do the downforce stuff. We got wing mirrors. Actual wing mirrors. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Jesus! Holy crap, the smoke The smoke from up ahead of them not able to control cars either. Because I built all these, quite frankly, and that's why none of them are drivable. Even the AI is struggling a little bit. You suck. Door closed, buddy. Come on. Yeah. Whoa, look at him sliding there. What the frick? Jeez, the size of that Yaris. This is why I always get pissed though when people are like, oh yeah, the small cars are small for you. What do you mean? It's not too tall. Mate, that thing is massive. Look at it. I love the Yaris, but mate, people haven't got that big in the space of like 30 years. I say that as someone that is 6'3". Get out the way, buddy. Get out the way, buddy. Excuse me, buddy. Is it all just the Fugu Z's now? Holy crap! Yeah, these are the best two cars. These are better than the last two that we did. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind at this point. I'm sorry. How far ahead are the other two? What are they in? You will move out of my way. They can't be in those. I'm passing them like nothing. I just selected random Asia market cars. There's a yellow car. It's got to be one of these. That is a good V8 noise. What really bothers me in games is when the engine qualities are so varied. Can you either make them all crap or all good? I've had enough of the in-between. What are you? No. Are you a... That's a Sylvia. What did I put in the Sylvia? It's probably an RB or something, isn't it? Or a 2J? But I've got an LS7, mate, so that's going to make light work. Excuse me. Oh. Bit early there. What? That... Wait. Oh, wait. I was going to say, how is that ahead? The carry in last place. What are you? RX-7? Did I make an RX-7 that quick? I mean, it's 787B. Right? No. Yes. I really appreciate the cars that are kind of pre-tuned in Gran Turismo. Because even if you do slap in a V8, for example, you know, double in the horsepower at the very least, the car still handles pretty well. And again, yeah, Theo, but you've got like 5 on the traction control. Yeah, okay, you drive it. But I didn't have to really do anything. I just slapped the power in. But because it's already tuned quite well for a decent amount of horsepower, 300 to 1,000, it's still way better than if I attempted anything. I don't remember very much from Gran Turismo's 6 days, but what I do remember is when I did the tuning videos, followed those tuning videos to build cars in Gran Turismo 6, one thing that really stood out is like some of the settings felt like the complete opposite of what they were in Forza, which I always found so hilarious. So if I learned Forza tuning, it would probably be wrong. Or is it Gran Turismo that's wrong? It's probably Forza. Not to say that's the case now, it could be quite different, but mate, I am absolutely in love. That carry he just got obliterated from the go. He's got nowhere to go. Where is it? It was around here somewhere. I want to see the carry. There he is, just having a leisurely stroll. I completely forgot that I put it in the race. Gran Turismo engine swaps, always a lot of fun. If you didn't see the last one, you can see it now. It's on screen. You can click it, you know.